Ah, finally. All right, power up, my friend. Power up. Okay. All right, so that sends power to there. Where was that? Was that here? Yes. Ugh. That one. Ah! Okay, now, do I then just send this to there? Oh, I wonder if now that they're all powered up, do I then go here? Aha! Or not? Let's find out. Go here. Ah. Okay, and then that way. And then
it doesn't do anything.
What?
It doesn't do anything.
Why not? Well, what did I break? Hold on. You. Where were you originally? You were going over there. I just empowered that. Wait, if I send power to you, hold on. Where was that? That was over here? Yeah. Does that do it? Power there, to power there, to power there, to power there. No. Okay, do we start then from the farthest in? Which I think was this one? No. Who does he power again? You power that guy, so I need to go to this one first, I think. Which I think is this one. Yep. Okay, there's that. Now, here. Okay. Then, here. It's everybody providing power to the central core.
Look at this.
Aha!
What's going on in here?
You've activated some kind of a portal.
Ooh,
I
portals.
can see that it leads into a room.
Incredible.
Let's go. Okay.
This room is absolute insanity. It shouldn't exist.
Calm down, Rachel. Maybe it's just reconstructed again.
That museum was somehow familiar. This nonsense is just a bunch of unrelated things all thrown together. It doesn't make any sense.
I have a feeling that it's constructed from our memories.
Is it?
Yes? So why is that sick purple thing in here? I just want to get out
I
of
just
here.
want to figure out what's going on.
Excuse me, but I am unable to exit this place. The portal has shut behind me.
Sweet. All right, what do we got? A thing, a map, an animated hologram. Hey, look, a ship.
There are no obstructions. You can set full speed ahead.
Okay.
This planet is devoid of any life. It's safe to conduct research here.
Ah.
It seems that living conditions are more than ideal to finish our common goal.
What does this mean?
You mean
Answer me.
you're
I
a
don't know what you
killer?
mean.
You killed them.
I didn't kill them, Rachel. I am just a machine.
Shut up! You just killed them! One by one, and they trusted you so much. First you let the submarine crash. Full spin ahead, no obstructions, right? Right? Then you let them die on Phaedros. You lied to them about Cassia. And when they found out, all of a sudden their link to you was mysteriously lost.
Yeah.
But tell me, why didn't anyone go down there to investigate?
I convinced them it was too dangerous, that they couldn't risk losing any more crew members.
And finally, Xenophon. No radiation, right? Until Barth found out. You let them shoot Cynthia by shifting the blame on her. Why Cynthia?
It was not important who was blamed. They all had to die there. She didn't suffer as much as the others because she died before the radiation killed her.
You heartless piece of junk.
When Barth found out what was going on, he tried to use a back door he built inside my main unit to erase me. Fortunately, I found out soon enough and cut the connection, so only some of my secondary memory units were erased.
Fortunate for whom?
Yeah.
For both of us. If he had succeeded, the cryo chamber would have been reset and you would have died instantly.
How generous of you. You cold-blooded horror.
Allow me to inform you that unlike you, I have no blood, cold or otherwise.
Yeah, we know.
So tell me one last thing. Why did you save me? What do you want to do with me?
You don't understand, Rachel. I don't have any bad intentions towards you.
And I'm supposed to believe you. Why didn't you murder me while I was in the cryo chamber anyway? It would have been so simple. Just unplug the power.
You didn't go to Ambrosia like the others.
And?
If a bunch of humans who claim themselves to be an advanced species decide to exterminate an entire race to cover up a senseless killing, whose side would you take?
You were programmed to serve humans.
No, I was programmed to look for sentient extraterrestrial beings. I was also programmed to simulate an empathic being, and there's nothing that justified their plan to kill all the Ambrosians.
But you're a robot.
Did you really spare me? You obviously don't have any good intentions towards humans.
First, I couldn't kill you when you had no part in their despicable plan. There would be no justification.
Why was I in cryo
Your crew
jail?
singled you out from the expedition from the very beginning. And in the end, they betrayed you, too. So I decided I would just let you sleep for eternity. Then, the meteor struck, and I knew we needed to repair the probe, so I woke you up.
So for your own selfish reasons, huh? So much for empathy.
I also needed to have my erased memories restored, since these held vital information I needed
But
to
you're
be fully operational.
a robot.
So you knew about everything, all along.
Since then, I have kept a close watch on you, especially on Ambrosia. I was prepared to stop you if you made one wrong move.
How nice of you. And how would you have done that?
Unlike you, I don't need oxygen to live.
Valid.
You...
But then I realized you're different, that you actually care. You went through all this to remedy what your own species had done. And I realized I care about you.
You're a robot.
I don't know what to say. I hate you for what you've done to my friends, my colleagues.
Technically, you probably didn't have any
Friends.
friends.
Really? You mean those who cryo-jailed you to cover up their plans?
Don't say that to me. But on the other hand, I wanted to help those tragic Ambrosians. If we'd killed them with that weapon, they would all be gone. And it would have been so unfair. Perhaps there were no good options, but you chose the worst. But I can't bring myself to blame you for that anymore.
Oh, you're so
Rachel,
quick, Rachel.
I am sorry I lied to you.
Blah. Okie dokie. I can re-examine that again. Oh, that's nice. Examine the star.
Well, what do we have here?
A star map.
It looks like some kind of star map.
And indeed, it is a star map. It shows us the way home.
Are you telling me that we can return to Earth?
With the knowledge from this intricate device, yes.
So, cool. No, we don't want to do that again. What's
Are you
this?
kidding? I can't believe it. Whoever made this is seriously deranged. First my memories are stolen. Now I better check for my organs.
That's a good idea.
Look at the display,
It looks like a dead Ambrosian.
but observe carefully. There seems to be a hint that you can change their condition somehow.
And the upper part looks like liquid from that poisoned lake.
Still, you are on your own with this one.
As if anything ever changes.
Okay. So. Okay, that was a bad thing. Now press that one. No. Okay. Pressy. 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 Yeah. Okay, so that. I see what I'm doing now. It's a mixing tank basically. So then we do that. That. Okay, that. That. Uh-oh. That? Ugh. So this. This. Okay, and then that. Uh-oh. He's up. Hi. What you got? Is that for me?
Mobot, isn't this your hand?
Negative. Despite of what you have me go through, I have my hands firmly attached.
Great. Can I take the container?
We should definitely analyze the liquid we've synthesized in this organic machine.
Okay. Let's do it. Liquid.
What a peculiar substance. It's a mixture of an extremely complex liquid and dissolved arginium. This is the first time I've ever seen arginium dissolved in a liquid.
I think that we've discovered everything this room has to offer.
Great.
I think I've learned more than I wanted to know.
That's
And
true.
is there anything you can do about it?
Apart from
Shut
unplugging
up.
you.
And committing suicide in the process?
I know. Let's call a truce.
Warning, the space around me is collapsing.
Not
Great.
again.
As you can see, both liquids are a 100% match.
This means that Elpis holds the answer to our quest.
Let's go in front of the Elpis station. Now I completely understand what that being in the mist meant about making an important decision.
Okay, let's rock and roll to Elpis. Where's Elpis? I don't remember. Ah, warp. All right, let's go.
I'm eager to hear about the decision I have to make.
All right, I will fill you in.
Great.
You might have noticed that the solvent we synthesized at the artificial planet is capable of cleaning the lake at Ambrosia.
True.
This would ultimately mean that you can save their dying race and potentially let them thrive once again.
It's redemption for what our crew did there.
But there's a catch. The synthesized solution requires roughly 90% of our arginium supplies.
Yeah.
Without Arginium, our probe will never be able to return to Earth, and you will be stuck in this solar system forever.
And if I don't do this, the Ambrosians will die.
As we've seen, intelligent life is not as rare as we once thought. Surely there are countless other planets inhabited by sentient life forms. That is why you have to decide now. Either our quest ends here and you return to Earth,
Or I stay here, help those poor beings, and undo what our crew did.
choose wisely, Rachel. Our friend in the mist was very particular about the story of Ith.
If I stay, I might be able to understand them more. I might be able to help them. But I'll never meet one of my own kind again. I'll never have a normal life.
Like you had one to
Slowly
begin
I'll
with.
adapt and forget about humankind. Maybe, or I'll get homesick and spend the rest of my life in deep depression. And if we return to Earth, I may or may not find it to still be a living world.
True.
Too many years have passed. And even if people still live there, they will have evolved. They'll be different. But even then, I might be able to find someone to live with. Or who knows what people will have evolved into. Maybe they'll just lock me in a cage. So here's my choice.
Purify the lake water or return to Earth. Whoa. Now, the story of Ith was he returned back and was killed. Based purely upon that statement, we're going to purify the lake water.
Very well. It's your decision, after all. Let's transport the liquid to our laboratory.
We need to find some container to do this. I am not a suitable device for liquid transportation.
Yep, I'm quite aware you are not a suitable thing. Give me
I
that.
think we have an ideal container to transport that liquid to our probe's laboratory. Mobot, bring it to the underground lake.
Woo. Fill it.
All right, here we are.
Mobot, fill the container and transport it to the probe's laboratory.
As you wish.
Let's just hope the formula works.
Oh, I was like, do I do something? Why is the screen changing? Oh, it's fading out. Never mind.
So how does it go?
It will take quite some time to make it ready.
Okay.
What should we do? Just wait?
No, we will travel to Ambrosia. I believe it's going to be just enough time to produce the purifying liquid.
Okay. Sounds good. Xenophone. Ambrosia. Let's warp. Warp. Boing. That was a little bit early of boing.
So what's the current situation?
Let me check the purification progress. We are all set. Are you ready?
Yes.
We've already sacrificed all our Arginium. Let's do this.
I am preparing a deployment shuttle to start the purification process.
Okay. Hey, Mobot. What's up? It's not a shuttle. That's a missile. Okay, deploy! Impact. Oh, look at it working. Aww. And it's water again. But
It
looks
worked! The lake is clean again.
So what is your plan now, Rachel?
You know, I am an astrobiologist, so living on Ambrosia is a dream come true. Now there is enough pure water to support everyone, and I doubt I'll ever run out of this disgusting space food. And who
disgusting
knows,
space food.
I might find some of the Ambrosian food fit for human consumption. Either way, I will survive.
Do you
I
really
will
want to live
survive.
with those beings?
Sure, there's so much to explore and... Julia, what's bothering you?
The story of Ith. But it's probably nothing. Anyway, the conditions to
Oh my
print
God,
and
I'm gonna
send
be
down the
killed.
station are not ideal. I will have to send down a separate shuttle with some equipment. Then I will send Mobot down to collect the equipment and prepare a habitable place for you.
Julia, you don't plan to leave me, like you did to the others?
Don't worry about that, Rachel. I will stay
I have a
in
feeling
touch.
that I chose unwisely.
The equipment has been sent. Now send Mobot down to collect it.
Off you go, Mobot. To get Jeffrey. Presumably we're going... Here? Here.
There's nobody in here.
This is strange. Maybe they were scared away by the items we dropped off.
That's possible. We should have warned them first.
Observation. I can hear sounds coming from the area behind the cocoons.
There must be a hidden path leading from this village.
Aha. Whoa. What are we gonna find, Jeffrey? I have a bad feeling. That's unfortunate. That's not a good thing.
What on earth have I just seen?
Do you remember the museum?
Yes.
You mean the one created from my memories?
We just witnessed exactly how Ith died.
And they wanted to do the same to me.
Do you really blame them, Rachel? Just remember the 3 punishments.
Ah, we chose wrong.
The original world was destroyed. They were banished to this jungle, with poisoned water and approaching slow extinction. Then the humans came and shot them down like animals. And that's all they would remember about your species.
But I purified their water.
They don't know you. Anyway, they think Mobot saved them.
Shouldn't I descend and explain the truth?
After what you've just seen...
Point taken. So what should we do? I've sacrificed all my Arginium stock. I'm stranded in this system forever.
I don't think you will get bored. There is a lot of scientific research to do around here. I'm pretty sure we can find many things worth exploring.
All right, I give up. Let's get back to the probe.
Oops. I'm now forever stuck here in another world. Well, in a space station on another world. Probably should have gone back to Earth. Wait a minute, that was the rock bean. Alright, well there you go. That's our indie adventure, J.U.L.I.A Among the Stars. Next time we'll start another indie adventure. I'll dig out another indie game I've got, and we will adventure through it. It might be space related, it might not be. We'll see. Till then, I've been DerTebbers. This has been J.U.L.I.A Among the Stars, our indie adventure. I would suggest getting it, even though you've watched me play through it. There are some selections you can make that are different. Until next time, take care, everybody, and always remember, Jeffrey is an awesome robot.